As we get closer to the US presidential elections as well as the UK general elections, there's a lot of discussions about what sort of countries we should expect from the UK and the US. Because at this point, it's kind of expected that President Trump should be winning the election and Keir Starmer should be becoming Prime Minister without taking anything for granted. And based on that speculation, we have people like Nigel Farage who have already come out to express their opinion and what they want to happen. For example, Nigel Farage wants to get closer between the UK and the US with President Trump in power. So he decided to give an offer to Keir Starmer to work with the Labour government. Again, to be fair, there's a problem because if the whole society and the mainstream narrative becomes inevitable, that you keep saying Keir Starmer is going to be Prime Minister, Keir Starmer is going to be Prime Minister, well, he's going to be Prime Minister. If no one's actually challenging the actual narrative, the narrative is going to win. And this is the problem we're currently facing, by the way. But Nigel Farage is obviously aiming for the relationship between the UK and the US to get better and get closer again. So he's come out to actually offer his availability to Keir Starmer as future Prime Minister and the Labour government to actually work for them as the ambassador to the United States. Nigel told The Sun that the Labour must think very, very hard in the national interest about what they are going to do with an incoming Trump administration. And right at the moment, I think they are ignoring it. You've got to have someone who can actually walk into the Oval Office and talk face to face with an incoming President Trump. And Nigel believes that he could be that man. and there's been a lot of people actually over the years saying, when Trump was actually president before, saying, well, we should probably have someone like Nigel Farage as the ambassador to the US. But some people say Nigel's talents will be completely wasted because we have our own problems in this country. And if people like Nigel Farage really care about the problems in this country, he should focus here rather than our relationship with America. But at the same time, the relationship with America is also very important. It's a very tricky situation, of course, for a lot of people, especially for the supporters of Nigel Farage. But what I want to know is if anybody's going to be challenging the existing narrative that inevitably Starmer will be Prime Minister, and again, it's because of the way our elections work, if you're not hoping for Starmer to be Prime Minister, then inevitably you're kind of hoping that Rishi Sunak is Prime Minister, and I don't think many people want that to happen either. Nobody is actually ready to think that a third party could actually form government, whether it's the Lib Dems or the Greens or Reform UK. But if we continue to accept the same narrative that's always going to be Team Red or Team Blue, well, we're never going to have change in this country. Let me know your thoughts on this issue. I'm Tousi, and we are the media.